Hello, church. Hey, I'm glad you're in your Circle Up host group. We are talking today about Jesus dealing with the Pharisees and the lawyers. Very interesting contrast, actually, in the Gospel of Luke in chapter 7. It says that the tax gatherers and the sinners acknowledged God's justice. The Pharisees and the lawyers rejected God's counsel. That's an interesting contrast because sinful people usually have a sense of guilt unless they're sociopathic, and the tax gatherers and the sinners knew that they needed to be baptized by John the Baptist to make a public declaration of their repentance from their sin and a change of behavior and a washing of water, which symbolized the washing away of their sins. And they knew that John the Baptist was from God and that he was leading the way for the coming of Messiah. But the lawyers and the scribes rejected God's counsel. They had talked themselves into they were the most powerful people in the country, and how dare Jesus condemn them for their righteous lifestyles. And they just couldn't wrap their minds around the fact that, good people are still sinful. Everyone is tainted by sin. Everyone is colored by sin. Everyone is warped by sin. And controlling our sinful behavior is the difficult part. And so the people that felt they were righteous were really unrighteous, and the people that felt unrighteous were at least the ones that were willing to acknowledge that and say, God, we need your justice and your grace. And so Jesus says of the lawyers and scribes, they are like children. What do children do? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He did it. They did it. They made me do it. They're always shifting blame. So talk about in your Circle Up host group, what's the biggest lie you ever told your parents? When you got caught doing something as a kid because you felt guilty, or you felt like, oh no, I've been caught. I got to get out of this. I'm going to get in trouble. Talk about how you behaved as a child, and then talk about how that changed in your life when you became a teenager and an adult. What finally convinced you that you needed to stand up and take responsibility for yourself? Have a great day.